Good morning from Athens, Greece.
We're standing here in front of our hotel. We're in the Piraeus section of the city, which is near the ports, and we chose this because we're leaving on a cruise tomorrow. But today, we're headed into the city, and our first stop is the Acropolis, and then whatever else we stumble across. So stay tuned and come along with us. So if you buy your tickets ahead of time online, you can avoid this first line. It's not long at all this morning, but we're kind of in the off season, so just keep that in mind. Shows a piece where these grooves here were put in the stone to put iron reinforcements in the 1930s, 1920s and 30s?
1900, 1930 restoration.
Yeah, for the restoration of the Parthenon. Unfortunately, it rusted and started to break down, and as it did, the stone started to decay. So it was causing major structural damage, so they had to take all that out and totally rethink what they're doing. There's another smaller amphitheater down here. So I showed you the line when we came in earlier. This is the line now. It's 11:48, and I can't even see the end of it. It goes way down there. And this is just to buy tickets. Then you got to get through the turnstile. So come early. The Panathenaic Stadium was first built on the site of a simple race course in 330 BC. It was rebuilt in marble in 144 AD with a capacity of 50,000 seats. People just can't help themselves. They have to run in here. So these are the thrones. Mark has declared himself king. And then the rest of these to the right and left were for other members of the royal party and family, I suppose. So this is called the Sfidone, which is this curved part at the end. It was added on later because originally it was just the two sides. In 1896, they moved the royal thrones to the Sfidone, so it's right here in the middle, looking down over the whole stadium. This is Hermes, who is the protector of games. While the games were in progress, Hermes would have been wearing a crown made of an olive branch. On the backside is an older man who is said to be reflecting on his time as a young athlete. These were called herms and were commonly found on the athletic grounds. So we're entering this passage, which goes under the stadium through the hill. So we're going back down this tunnel now. Imagine that you're an athlete. This is the way you would have entered to go to the games, and then afterwards you would have exited the same way. They must have been excited and nervous and all those feelings as they were getting ready to enter the stadium. After the rise of Christianity in the 4th century, the arena was mostly abandoned. But it was excavated in 1869 and hosted the Olympics in 1870 and 1875. After our visit to the stadium, we took a cab to the Plaka neighborhood. This is the best place in all of Athens to have an authentic Greek lunch and shop for some souvenirs. I wanted a real Greek Tiro, and I got one. And Mark got fresh fish. What kind is it?
It's a sea bream. It's a cousin spot back home.
Bream.
Bream, yes, very good. Like Shannon Bream.
Of course, everything here is so fresh because we're near the sea everywhere.